Hello, everybody. It's good to see you all again. It's been so long since I've had the chance to stream. I've been really busy with moving for the last basically 2 months, and now I'm finally settled into my new home, and I'm ready to continue streaming again. I was a bit worried that the internet might not be up to par here, but it's actually been surprisingly good from all the testing I've been doing. So yeah, that's a big surprise, and yeah, it means I can continue streaming for you guys, which is, something I love doing. Um, yeah, welcome to the stream. Today I'm going to be starting with Gnosia, uh, or I guess I'm pronouncing that wrong according to the hiragana, which I just noticed. Gnosia. I don't know if that's like how I should be pronouncing it, because I'm pretty sure the G is meant to be silent, but apparently in the Japanese it's Gnosia. Alright. So, if you haven't heard of Gnosia, I'm going to call it Gnosia. It's basically a werewolf slash mafia RPG. It's single player. And it looks a lot like a visual novel, but it'd be remiss to describe it as a visual novel. It's kind of its own thing. It's more of a mafia or werewolf simulator. If you're coming here for like a deep visual novel experience, you're probably not going to get it. That's interesting. Jumping right in, because like there's not a lot of dialogue in this game. It's very much heavy on the content of the discussions, and instead of like characters talking, what you're going to find is you're going to find characters using quote-unquote skills, and these skills can vary from anything like I think we call them commands, but basically they can like suspect each other, they can announce their trust for each other, and a bunch of other interesting things. Now this should be a spoiler-free stream, but there is a chance of spoilers because I am late in the game, and by the way the game works, sometimes it just throws spoilers at you when you're not expecting it. So just a little warning there, just in case. So here's some of the commands I can use at the start. I can doubt someone, I can cover someone, let them know I think they're trustworthy, I'll let everyone else know. I can step forward with my own role, because in this I am the... step forward is asking someone else to come forward with their role. So in this game we have 11 crew, so like, I guess I should explain the rules of Mafia or Werewolf if you're not entirely familiar. Alright, so the basic premise of the game is it's a game of deduction and deception. So there's going to be 3 Gnosia, so they're the bad guys aboard the ship, and there's 11 people total. Of these 11 people, 3 are Gnosia, and we don't know which ones are Gnosia. There's also these hidden roles, and the bug is especially important because they're kind of like a third faction that we need to be aware of. They're not on the Gnosia side, but they win if they get through to the end of the game with all the Gnosia defeated, or all the humans defeated, and they're still alive. So they're a third faction. But basically, the goal of the Gnosia is to outnumber the crew, or at least match them in number. And so they have the ability. The game is separated into days and nights, and at night they have the ability to kill off any character. But there are so I'm trying to go through this in order. So the day section, basically you're discussing amongst yourself who you think the Gnosia is, or the werewolf, or whatever. And you as a group have to decide to lynch, or in this case put in cold sleep, one of the characters. And if they're a wolf, if they're a Gnosia, then you're proceeding further towards your objective of getting rid of all the Gnosia. That's what the crew are trying to do. So the crew are trying to get rid of all the Gnosia are trying to match the crew in number, and the bug is trying to avoid detection and get to the end of the game without being killed. Now there are a few secret roles. So the engineer in this game, their ability is at night they can check any character to see if they're a no-show or not. It won't tell them if they're an AC follower or a bug, though, which is relevant. Actually, no. But that's another thing. A special feature of the bug is if they're analyzed by the engineer, then they won't... If they're analyzed by the engineer, the bug dies. That's one of the only ways to kill the bug, because the bug can't be killed by the Gnosia. It can only be detected by an engineer or lynched by the crew. So yeah. The Doctor, their ability is that when someone dies... when someone is lynched, the next day, they can tell the others whether that person was a Gnosia or not. So it's helpful to have a doctor to verify that you're on the right track, basically. And a Guardian Angel, their ability is that they can protect one other character, from the Gnosia killing. Pretty self-explanatory. Guard Duty, it's basically, they don't really have any necessary abilities. There's just two characters that can confirm each other's identity. So they can confirm that they're both on the human side, and basically impossible. Like it's very trustworthy because they can both vouch for each other. And generally speaking, the Gnosia never pretend to be guard duty because then they have two people calling them out. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much two confirmed people that are on the good side. And the AC follower, they are special. They are a human, designated as a human, but their goal is affiliated with the Gnosia side. So they don't know who the other Gnosia are, and the Gnosia don't know who the AC follower is. But the AC follower is going to try to get the Gnosia to win. That's their objective. So they're basically just kind of causing chaos and trying to figure out who the Gnosia are and helping them out. So, with that all said, that's the basic overview of Werewolf Mafia or Gnosia. So my character is Crew, so I don't have any special abilities. But we know in this game there are 3 Gnosia, there's 1 bug, there's one of every role, so this is going to be a bit chaotic. So one of the abilities you can use straight off the bat is say you're human. So I guess this is where I have to explain what makes Gnosia different from your normal werewolf experience, and that is it's more of an RPG because each character has stats, and those stats will inform how they are. Well, it informs a number of things, but basically how effective they are in these discussions. So, just for example, charisma. I think charisma and logic are going to get people to agree with you more. Intuition lets you spot people's lies, and that's really important. It's almost like a cheat, basically. But yeah, it doesn't work all the time. But if you have more intuition, that's going to pop more often. So you'll be able to detect a lie amongst what people are saying. And a lie means that they're either Gnosia or a bug or an AC follower. You don't know what exactly it means, but it's a good way of detecting who's an enemy. So what else? Charm. Charm is basically makes you more likable and makes people less likely to lynch you. Performance allows you to lie easier. So if you have high performance, even someone with good intuition might not be able to pick up on your lies as easily. And stealth makes you less likely to be lynched or targeted by the Gnosia, I believe is how it works. And each character has different parameters and different relationships as well that inform their decisions. And you've got to keep all of this in mind when trying to figure out the game. Oh, thank you for the follow. Consider clear. Sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but welcome to the stream. I'm just explaining how the game works for people who don't know. So like some characters will like other characters and they will usually try to get them out of trouble. And you need to pay attention to who's backing who, because is it because they like that person just as a character? Or is it because they're actually Gnosia and they're trying to get their co-conspirator out of trouble? So you need to pay attention to all these things. And the game starts off really hard, but it does get easier as it goes on because you get a feel for the characters and get a feel for who's important. One good tip for newcomers is pay attention to who has high intuition, because they're going to be the ones spotting the lies. So when you see a character with high intuition really strongly suspecting another character, there is a good chance they've detected a lie and they know that, you know, they're an enemy. So it's very important to pay attention to them. So Gina has high intuition. Kukushka has decent intuition, as does Otome. And Remnan has very good intuition as well. So I think Remnan and Gina are going to be some key characters in this one. Now, as I was explaining, one of the main abilities in this game, a very helpful ability, is the ability to just ask everyone, are you human or not? Because this is a great way to catch lies. And also, if someone tries to interrupt or doesn't say they're human, that's usually a good sign of suspicion. Not always. Sometimes it's just they don't say for whatever reason, but there is a good chance then that they may be suspicious. In my experience, SQ and Yuriko often don't say they're human for whatever reason. I don't know if that's just a feature or just... But it seems like a pattern to me, so I don't always take that as implicating them. But other characters are less likely to hesitate, so when they hesitate, I take that as a sign that they're really suspicious. So let's see what happens. Alright. I'm human, I'm human, I'm human, I'm human, I'm human, human. Okay. Charming didn't claim to be human, so that's definitely suspicious, so I'm gonna press on that. Oh, only one person claimed to be doctor. Usually what happens with a role claim is there'll usually be 2 people or even 3 people trying to claim it, because there'll be people on the Gnosia or the bug side that want to cause chaos, but it doesn't seem to have happened this time, which is really uncommon. So there's since we're at the start of the game, there's a very high chance that Shigemichi is the real doctor. So I'm hoping the Guardian Angel will know to protect him. Usually they do. I'm just gonna doubt Shaman. Okay, so there's 2 people defending Shaman. Anytime you can bring up the discussion log. So it doesn't have the full log. The full text log you can bring up here, but a funny feature is you can only remember so far back, and you can't go back because you're limited by your logic stat as to how far back you can remember. So Gina and Setsu defended Charming, and Stella agreed with me. There wasn't much of an outcome. Oh, they're doubting me? Alright. Okay. The fact that I'm being doubted straight away, I don't know. I think Gina might be an enemy. And I have a skill, because I have high charisma, I think it was. No, charm. I can use regret. Which is like, oh, I'm so sad to be doubted. And it makes people more likely to defend me. There we go. Everyone's defending me. So I'm a little bit suspicious of Gina now. Yeah. Yeah, he's a real doctor. Alright, so I'm gonna vote for Charming. Charming voted for me, yep. Gina? No, wait, no, Gina voted for me, my bad. Charming voted for Otome. Okay, Charming has a unique skill that lets him grovel if he's been lynched, and there is a chance that people just won't lynch him. Okay, they did lynch him. Cool. Alright. There's these story events that, like, might contain spoilers, so I'm gonna... Well, they might not contain spoilers, they might actually be really helpful, but... I don't know until I try. I'm gonna level up first. So here's my level up thing. Basically, the way the game works is, at the end of each game, you'll earn experience points based on how well you did. And it also depends on how hard the game is. If it's a really easy game to win, you'll get less experience. But if it's a really hard game, you get lots of experience. And you get experience even for losing. Like, there's certain feats which will earn you extra EXP just for pulling them off. Though, what those are, I'm not 100% sure. So here's all the commands that you have. Some commands can only be unlocked after time and having an adequate amount of stats. I need to level up stealth before this. I've got enough for one more. Now I just learn obfuscate, which basically makes me deflect when someone's doubting me. Another option's a regret. No, I should level up a bit more. I'm pretty late in the game. Alright, I'm just gonna have a look, see what happens. Oh, this is spoilers, shoot. Alright, if no one wants spoilers, just look away for a minute. Damn it, I shouldn't have come here. Yep. And maybe people want to see the story content, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, it kind of like sprinkles story content out throughout the loops. I'll explain more of how the loops work when we finish. So Remnant's down. Remnant's a good one for the Gnosia to get rid of because it is really high intuition, so not a bad choice. Shaman was Gnosia, yep, I was right. Okay. The fact that Gina was on to be so quick makes me worry about her. Okay, so we have two role claims for Engineer, so either Setsu or Stella is an enemy. My gut feeling at the moment is Setsu, but we don't have enough information either way right now, so... But let's have a look at the Engineer report, actually. So, they'll have their claims of who's done what. So Setsu claims Gina was a human. Stella claims Jonas is a no-show. Interesting, interesting. So, if we lynch Jonas, Shigemitsu will be able to confirm whether or not that's accurate, and then we'll know for sure. Well, not for sure, but we'll have a confident idea of whether or not Stella is on our side. So, I'm gonna doubt Jonas. Yeah. Krushka and Shigemitsu. Shigemitsu's kind of an idiot, so I don't take him too seriously. I'm inclined to believe that Setsu... Gina's defending Setsu. I thought she would. Yeah, I reckon Gina and Setsu are in on it. Jonas too. Okay, so we have two confirmed good guys now. Rakio and Krishka. Yeah, agree. Yeah, I think I know. Well, it's only 3 no-show, but Jonas is a no-show. I'm gonna assume. Then NB sets as an AC follower. And then Gina is another no-show. So that's kind of where I'm thinking right now. I don't think I'm going to win this vote, but let's try. Oh, he did. Alright, good, good. It's happening. Now, hopefully I don't get lynched. Or killed, rather killed by the Gnosia. So who do I want to build a relationship with? I'll try Stella. Basically just choose someone to make them more amicable to you. Baraka is gone. Yep. Gina is not Gnosia. Interesting. Okay. Jonas was Gnosia. Okay, alright. Now we get something. So Stella was correct in pinpointing Jonas. But they both confirmed Gina as human. That's interesting. But at the very least, we can confidently say now that Setsu is the enemy. Gina, what are you trying to do, Gina? Are you the AC follower? How do you know things? That's weird. I should collaborate with someone. No. Now, basically, if you interact too much in the discussions, you're going to start generating hate. Yeah, it's a dolphin. It's a dolphin that can talk in a suit. The characters in this game are so fucking weird. But I've been talking a lot in this discussion, so I feel like I'm going to be suspected by the Gnosia. This is great. I haven't even talked about the characters yet. But because I'm generating too much hate, I'm going to click on Make Small Talk, which is just a way to take some hate off you. If it works, but then I got rejected. Shit. Alright, I'm a bit worried. I might get killed by the Gnosia today. Setsu, you're up. Bye, Setsu. Alright. Yeah, alright, the bug one. Shit. I wasn't vigilant enough for the bug. Ah. That was a shit move. Alright. The universe has been destroyed. Rip. Yep, Gino's an AC follower, yep. Yeah, I didn't suspect Ultimate at all. I still don't have a good strategy for dealing with the bugs yet. Kind of one of my biggest flaws at the moment. Okay. Does this have a real story to it, or is it like Among Us or something? Yeah, so, alright, this is a good time to explain. The way the game works is you're going through loops, and these different games of Werewolf, let's call it, and you can actually set the parameters yourself. You can set exactly what you want the game to be, but basically to explain, like, if you make the game harder for yourself, then you're going to get a lot more EXP when you win. So it's incentivized to challenge yourself as much as you can. But another thing you do is just press X here to do event search. And what this does is basically like certain combinations of roles are going to be more likely to have story events happen. And the story is like, it's a time loop story. There's like, you and Setsu are the only ones who are aware of the loop. So you're like discussing information each time or every now and then, basically, not every time, but yeah, like you want to set these up so you have the events more likely to occur, and then sometimes just completely random stuff happens. The loop will be completely derailed and some new threat will happen. Sometimes it'll just be like little conversations in between the discussions and that. Yeah, there's lots of ways it can pan out, but there is a story. It's presented in little bite-sized chunks, though. It's not like a meaty visual novel. But it is an interesting sci-fi story to it, and I guess a part of the appeal of the game is just learning about the characters. You spend a lot of time just doing that, and each character has like their own little secrets and stuff that build their backstory up a bit more. So let's see. So I got 2 Gnosia, no engineer, Doctor Gunny Angel. Alright, and I'm the doctor. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so let's go over the characters real quick. So Setsu is like our main partner, and she's the only other one that's aware of the loop. What's interesting about her is she I'm using she, I guess, I don't know, because she's non-binary, so I should be saying they experience the loops in a different order to our player character. So sometimes I'll be more experienced than them, sometimes they'll be more experienced than me, at least interesting scenarios. Chippy is like really creepy. I don't like Chippy. But I feel like saying why would be a spoiler, so I won't go into it too much. But he has high intuition. Comet, she's very high on intuition and low on everything else. So she's very good at picking up people's lies. So I think the best in the whole crew. So she's a very key character to have on your side. Jonas is the pilot of the ship or the captain of the ship, and he's very eccentric dude. Krishka is the young girl of the crew. She's a mute. She can't speak, but I guess everyone understands her anyway. And she has very high charm, so people are less likely to doubt her. Otome, she's also got very high charm. She's a dolphin, a science experiment, an intelligent dolphin that lives in a suit. And everyone likes her as well. But she's also very logical, so she has good persuasive power. Shaming is like I guess a bit of a thug. He hates authority. But yeah, his unique thing is he can grovel if people try to lynch him. But he has very high stealth, so he doesn't get attacked very often. Remnant also has very high intuition and stealth, so he's pretty formidable. Very quiet dude. Yuriko is like the final boss, I like to think of her. She's got pretty much great stats around the board, except for stealth. And she has more abilities in the game than anybody, so she's often quite in control. And Gina has a pretty plain personality. I guess she's very like self-sacrificing. There's been some games where the story derailed where she was a no-show. She's just like, I don't want to kill anybody, so I'm just going to sacrifice myself, which is really sad. She's like the really nice character. Estella she's also pretty nice, but she's got generally pretty low abilities. Very, very earnest. I think she gets suspected a lot though. And Shigemichi is just an idiot. But he's got very high stealth and charisma, so he doesn't get targeted that much. Okay. That's the cast. Well, that's not all of them. There's like 2 other characters I'm missing. I'm not sure who they are off the top of my head. Okay, so once again, everyone say you're human. I didn't detect any lies, but Charming didn't claim to be human, so once again, sorry Charming. Why are you doubting Shigemichi? Why is everyone doubting Shigemichi? What did he do? Who doubted him? Chippy has high intuition. Gina has high intuition. So maybe they detected a lie. It's possible. But there's no way of knowing for sure. Comet doesn't think so, and she has high intuition. I'm gonna vote Shani. Jonas, eh? Okay, we got 2 doctor claims. Otome and Chippy. Interesting. Show me. Chippy got sent off. Oh. Who voted for Chippy? Otome, Remnant, and Yurika. That's random. But alright. Bye, Chippy. Alright, so I'm not going to do the story stuff at the moment. Because, like, as you can see, there's like a red thing there. I can try to continue the story. We've got like a little plot going off Jones at the moment. But I'm going to not do that because we're late in the game and that could be like a big spoil. So. Who do I want on my side? Who do I trust? I don't know. Let's go Gina. Oh, Gina's dead, of course. Right, I'm the doctor, so I can know if who we lynched is a bad guy or not. Did I see someone's voice? No, my imagination. Alrighty. So now I'm a bit suspicious of, because we don't have a bug. We have an AC follower though, so it's possible it was an AC follower, but I'm beginning to think, wait, I'm an idiot. Ah! What have I done? I was meant to... Yeah, just realized. I'm the doctor. So both of those 2 people are suspicious. Why didn't I say I'm the doctor? I'm an idiot. Oh my god. No. I fucked up. Now I can't say I'm the doctor. Oh, great. Well, that was a really big flub. I must run this restart. Yeah, screw that. Let's try that again. Wait, did I do that right? No. Wrong button. Return to setup. That's what I wanted. Right, let's try something different. Alright, let's be a Gnosia. Should be pretty tough. Let's go. The SQ and Jonas are friends. Co-conspirators. Yeah, the characters we didn't introduce. SQ and Rakia, I think, were the other 2. So SQ, she's very hedonistic and fun. I like her a lot. Hey, Aaron. Thank you. I am having fun with Gnosia. Great game. And Rakia is like very logical. Another MB. Okay, so I'm gonna get everyone to say they're human again. Oh no, Rakio interrupted. Alright, so this game is basically it's a werewolf / mafia simulator, but it's like a RPG with like a visual novel art style. So like instead of playing with other people, you're it's all like skill based. So like you've got stats which would determine how good you are at lying or how good you are at detecting lies and how good you are at making people trust you and stuff. So yeah, it's really addictive. So what we have here is Rakio has... I tried to get everyone to say they're human, which is a good way to test if someone's lying or if anyone's suspicious. And Rakio just interrupted that. So now I'm gonna doubt her. It might... or them. It might just be in their personality to just not go along with that thing, but still, I'm gonna say that's kind of sus, so I'm gonna doubt them. Also, I forgot, I'm on the bad guy. What am I doing? I'm like getting distracted and forgetting my own strategies. Oh my god, but that's okay. This might actually really work well. Because we know that Rakia's on our side, so it's good to get that out of the way. Alright. I forgot I'm one of the bad guys right now. That's fine, it's fine. So SQ has role claimed as engineer as well as Gina, so we know Gina's the real engineer, so potentially we have someone to attack tonight, but there is also the Guardian Angel, which will almost certainly be protecting Gina, so that probably won't work. I'm gonna ask the doctor to step forward. Okay. We got some ideas now of what we're gonna do. I'm gonna vote for Rakia. Yeah, everyone's voting for Rakia. Awesome. Everyone was sus. Even though they're just like being an idiot. Great. Alright. It's fun being the bad guys. Epic Mafia. Yeah, I used to play it a bit. I love games like this. There's actually a game on Steam called Wolf Lord, which I got for like $1, which is basically like a sandbox werewolf maker. It's still in early access though, but what will eventually happen is you'll have a huge range of roles, and you can make like any deck of like roles that you want, and it looks really cool. Definitely check it out if you're interested in these kind of games. But don't know Gnosia right now. So I'm gonna avoid the story. I'm just gonna. Oh. No, Comet is the most likely to suspect me actually. So who should I get on my side? I don't know. Alright, so now we have to, now as a Gnosia we have to choose who to kill. So it's gonna be between Otome or Gina. So we are fairly certain that the Guardian Angel is going to be protecting one of these two people. But now there's two. It's 50-50. So could take a gamble. Yes! Alright. Get out of here, Gina. Wait a second. Did I just incriminate myself? Oh my god, I'm doing really bad, aren't I? People are going to suspect SQ now, aren't they? Let's see what happens. Everyone's suspecting Jonas now. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, that's not good. Alright. We might have to throw Jonas under the bus. I don't think we can help him now. Yeah, everyone's suspecting Jonas. I'm sorry, Jonas. You gotta go, buddy. Jonas voted for me. Bye, Jonas. Check something real quick. Okay, I don't know. Try and get in Krishka's good side. She seems to trust me. So... Damn. This might be bad. This might be really bad. Yeah, Rabbit is suspicious. Everyone should trust Stella. Yeah. Okay, excellent. We got a target. Comet. We need to get rid of Comet. The SQ is really likable, so she can avoid suspicion. Alright, looks like Redmond's going. Yeah. Bye, Redmond. Bye. Should be suspicious of me. Interesting. Alright. Back of it. They predicted that! How'd they predict that? Oh. This is going really bad. There's no bug. Okay. They predicted that. Wow. I could have gone for Ultimate. Oh wow. SQ's like evaded suspicion so well. So she can make sure we're down here now. Stella's doubting Otome. I don't think anybody's going to agree with that. Maybe Stella is the AC follower. Oh no. Yep, Chippy and Comet are onto me. I thought they would be. Chippy and Comet. They protected Comet last time. Yeah, I need to think like an AI. Come on. Okay, good. One down. Oh no, it's SQ. That's a bold claim to make, SQ. No, you can't do that. Now they're gonna suspect you. Oh, you... Maybe I shouldn't have killed Comet, because Comet's on SQ's side. Oh well. Probably a good idea. Get off my back, Comet! Uh-oh. Yep, the daddy SQ now. I knew it would happen. No! Going defense. Yep, okay, it should be. SQ, like, really played well until that last move. Who are we downing? Uh-oh, no! They're onto us so hard, no! lol. I can't say nothing. No, no. So, freeze nobody, freeze nobody. Yep. Disagree. Agree. Drop. Nobody was frozen. Oh, phew. Alright, good. You get Stella on my side. Why are you trusting me? What gives? Why do you vote for me? Alright, now we need to get rid of someone. Okay. This is gonna be really close. I don't know if we're gonna win though. So it's like me and SQ. And there's 4 people left. So if we lynch one and kill one, we'll win. Alright. This is it. This is the deciding round. Alright, Charming's on our side. Excellent. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Getting up on Ultimate. That's 3 each. I don't think you're gonna be able to duck Krishna, yeah, no. Alright. Come on. Bias gear. Oh no. Alright, this is bad. I think I'm lost now. So, I don't know about Charming, but I think Kukushka and Stella are going to take my side. Good chance the Guardian's gone now, probably. Let's get rid of Ultimate. No, this is bad. Oh, let's collaborate. Yeah, hell yeah, let's go. Join me. No. I'm a good guy. Yeah. I mean, me or Charming. I think it's Charming. Excellent. Alright, good. Long game, this one. So who trusts me the least? Setsu. No, Setsu is like sus. Alright. This is it, this is the decider. Who do I kill? I guess that's it. Good. But yeah, we're gonna vote Stella, aren't we? Yes, it's happening. Yep, let's go. Yeah, I won! Oh my gosh. Wow, I've never like won like as the only Gnosia before. That's like quite uncommon. Oh, that was intense. So what you can do after you finish a game, you can actually go to the discussion log and you can see secret actions. Like for the Gnosia, I'd be able to see when people detect a lie. Let's go to day 1. So Remnant noticed that SQ is lying from the start. That was it. Okay. Let's continue. We've got time for one more quick game. One with less crew. 3 Gnosia. I'm guard duty. Seems like pretty easy, but let's go. Okay, 2 engineer claims. Generic grey alien is an idiot. Also, he claims he's not an alien. Man, I'm getting hungry too. I'm meant to be playing 13 Sentinels with Lobo Kendo, Lobo the Ghost, in 10 minutes, but he hasn't responded to my messages, so I'm wondering what's going on there. Oh well, I'll have to start with Adam if I have to. Alright. I don't really know who I'm doubting yet. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the Zeta human. I'll do it now. I haven't detected any lies in the game yet. No. SQ didn't claim to be human. Which does happen a lot, but whatever. Something to vote on. Sescu's getting Remnant to help them, and Remnant's refusing. Interesting. Oh, they claimed his doctor. Interesting. New ReZero episode. When was that? When did that air? How new is it? Yay, people listen to me. 6 days ago. Oh yeah. Really good. Really fucking good. It was like super emotional towards the end. Oh my god. Alright, let's go. What? Oh man. Well, I was right about SQ. Alright, let's do a really small game. Alright. Okay. That's odd. It's pretty odd. But I don't know if it necessarily implicates Krushka, but it is suspicious. A little bit. Yeah, Ramonros were great foils. Gosh. Why are you betting me? I don't know. I don't know who I'm doubting. I'm gonna spend $200 on a setup so I never have to buy a headset again. I will get this game right now. Solely for the dolphin. Oh my god. Hey, sexy. I like Setsu a lot. Non-binary icon. Both claiming SQ wasn't no-show. Alright. That's very telling. That makes Kukushka a bit more trustworthy, actually. Setsu's the enemy. Okay, so I just detected a lie. Alright, Rakio is defending Setsu. Okay. Good. So maybe Rakio is one of the Gnosia. Oh, Lobo. Oh god. Are we still good? Why are you collaborating with me? I thought you were the enemy. Or maybe Stella's the enemy. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry too, so I might have to take a quick break after this before we get started with 13 Sentinels. Krushka was eliminated, of course. Alright, Stella or Rakio, who is the Gnosia? It's Rakio! Alright. Alright. Game over. Yay. Didn't get much EXP because that was a really easy game. Okay. So that's no show, everyone. Sorry, I should go to the task screen. That's no show, everybody. Really cool game. It's available on Switch. I don't know if it's on any other consoles. Check the VOD later if you're interested. But yeah, I think it's about $30 Australian, I think. So probably around $20 US, something like that. Yeah, if you're interested in Werewolf Mafia type games, but with more of a single player twist, give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. The story, like, don't come for the story. I mean, it does have an interesting story, but that's not why you want to play Gnosia. You want to play Gnosia because you want a fun, like, deduction game. It is pretty addictive, and, like, I racked up, like, 100 loops very quickly. But I think I am near the end of the game, so I don't think you'd be reaching 200 loops and not having finished the story. But yeah, thank you for joining, and we're about to start 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. Me and Lobo are going to be collaborating for this one, so that's a game I've been wanting to stream more of for ages. So if you checked out the last stream, we're continuing right where we left off, so only 2 hours into the game, so early days. With that said, I'm really hungry, so I'm going to take a quick break to grab a snack, and then we'll be getting started, so stay tuned. Hey folks, we're just having some technical difficulties. I'm just going to restart the stream and we should be right back up.